So I am going to just introduce you. Jose is an absolute amazing entrepreneur. He is the founder and CEO, I think, of of CLA of Connected Leaders Academy. And he is going to enrich us with his amazing energy right now. Jose, you can tell us a little more. He's also a father of six and has a beautiful, beautiful wife. And he is just, I love him. He's my younger brother. Go for it.
Well, first of all, good morning, everyone. Thank you so much, Marianne. I have to first start off, as I always do, honoring Marianne. Should I say Reverend Dr. Marianne Padjan, who has earned her titles and deserves to be recognized for that. She creates amazing platforms globally for entrepreneurs, speakers, coaches, authors like myself to get your brand out there, to add more value and impact to the world, and ultimately to create a win-win-win, right? It's a win for Marianne, it's a win for me, and it's a win for the people we collectively serve. And I just love and honor people that are doing those types of things, creating these platforms. So thank you so much, Marianne. Now, in terms of myself, I'm going to be very brief because I want to give you as many golden nuggets as I can and some thought process and some maybe strategies or some things you can implement when it comes to mindset. Because correct me if I'm wrong, folks, but I believe today's event, today's summit is all about mindset mastery. And mindset is essentially what has put me where I am today. And not that I've arrived by any means. Oh, and of course, Nikki Cruz, now that I see you on the screen here, you're amazing. Anybody who has not connected with Nikki Cruz must connect with Nikki Cruz. She's brilliant. She's phenomenal. She has a heart of gold. And she's doing some tremendous things to add value and impact to the world. So thank you. Good to see you, Nikki. And also Sifu Rafael Gomez, who just spoke. I mean, that guy is amazing as well. He's very much a brother as well. And we go way back to EFC in my corporate job before I was a full-time entrepreneur. I used to work in that company, consulting martial arts school owners. And I crossed paths with Sifu Rafael. And here we are. Now he's a part of the CLA, and we're doing cool things. And he's doing tremendous things in business. So make sure you connect with him and Nikki if you haven't. So in terms of like 1 minute of myself, for those of you who might not know me, I think a lot of you who tune into anything that Marianne does might have heard me or seen me or whatever at some point in time. And if you haven't, this is your first time crossing my path, well, hello. And I would love to connect with you over a virtual coffee whenever you have time. I'm always looking to add value to people. I'm always looking for synergy. I'm always looking for win-win opportunities. So in terms of myself, happily married to my wife, Katie. I have 6 kids, a 17-year-old boy in high school, has his driver's license now, has a girlfriend now. So my goodness, it's a whole other phase that I'm not used to, that I'm kind of learning my way in, how to get through that. But and then, of course, I have a 4-week-old, so 1 month old. His name is Dominic and Noah on both ends, so 2 boys on either end. And then I have 4 others in the middle. So 3 boys, 3 girls. And I have a background in martial arts, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Muay Thai kickboxing. I've been doing that for a number of years, more for self-defense purposes and that type of thing. I have a background in banking. I was a manager at 2 different banks, Capital One and PNC Bank. And then from there, I moved on to life insurance. I sold life insurance for many years. And then I got into property and casualty with Liberty Mutual and State Farm. So that was about maybe 15 to 17 years, corporate, suit and tie, 9 to 5, 4 walls kind of a thing. Eventually I got tired of it and I said, you know what, I want to be in a position where I can show up in a t-shirt like I am right now, or a hoodie or a hat, and not be critiqued because I'm not professional enough, right? And also I wanted more autonomy and less micromanagement. So I decided to go into the martial arts industry. I was a coach consultant for martial arts school owners. I helped a ton of martial arts school owners grow their businesses all across the country and even internationally as well. And that really put me on the map with the company. They ended up promoting me to sales director for the US territory. So I was overseeing the country and anything and everything sales. That went really well. And I was improving their bottom line. And I realized, you know what, I should do something for myself. I should start my own business. I launched 2 companies, January 15th of 2022. And those 2 companies in 15 months generated 7 figures organically. When I say organically, I mean no website, no paid ads, no marketing budget, no SEO, no funnels, no AI, no tech, no CRM, and not one email was sent out. Everything I built was just word of mouth, organic growth. And the companies I have, Entrepreneurs Bookshelf, Connected Leaders Academy. The Entrepreneurs Bookshelf is my coaching, author, speaker business. I have a number of courses and programs that I sell. I'm a 15-time best-selling author, a few-time international best-selling author. I forgot how many of those. And of course, I'm a professional paid speaker. So I travel the country. I speak on stages all the time. Just got back from Greece. I spoke in Santorini, Greece at a mastermind event there. And I spoke this past weekend at the BCN conference last weekend, as well as my own event, Mastermind Dinner. And now I'm speaking here. So a lot of speaking. I love speaking. And then my other company, Connected Leaders Academy, is a global networking group of entrepreneurs, 436 paid members in 46 states and 24 international countries, growing every day to the tune of about 1 new member per day, all organic referral based, and our retention is very, very, very high. And then, of course, I have live events. I host events around the country. I do 4 global virtual events similar to this. And then I have 4 in-person live events, one of which is this weekend. So I will also be speaking this weekend, not only here, but at my own event, Speaker Mastermind Live at the Omni Bedford Springs in Pennsylvania. It's a Bedford, Pennsylvania. It's a little hole-in-the-wall area there, beautiful. They have a 4-star resort and spa called the Omni Bedford Springs. It's gorgeous. So we have about 15 or so speakers that are looking to level up their speaking game. They're going to come and join this event that I'm hosting along with Brandon Godoris from Warm Heart Life. So we're looking forward to seeing many of you there. And that's going to be fun. So I do a lot of events, of course, branded merchandise like everybody else that I sell everywhere I go. I have anthologies as well. So people pay me to get into my books that go bestseller, international bestseller as well. And I have a mastermind called the Diamond Club, which is more my high ticket offer for folks who want to level up at another level in their business. So there is a lot of moving parts. Now, the reason why I spent about 3 or 4 minutes to even share that with you is because all of that would not have been possible. And I wanted to make it very clear and adamant what I've created, because none of that would have been possible if I didn't have the right mindset. Mindset is the difference maker. Mindset is that slight edge that separates you from the people who want something and the people who do something and actually get those things, right? I don't know. I think it was Lori from Shark Tank. I just saw this the other day. I was watching Shark Tank, their new season. And Lori, I forget her last name, but she said on the Shark Tank stage as one of the judges there, she said, the dream is free, but the hustle is sold separately. Powerful. I've heard that before from somebody else, and I don't know whose quote that is, but it's a powerful statement. And really digest it and think about it. The dream is free, but the hustle is sold separately. Anybody can dream a dream and have this vision of where they want to be in their life. They might have these burning desires, or let's just say desires to achieve greatness in life. And greatness is, interpreted differently by everyone, because 2 people can look at the same thing and see something completely different. So everyone wants to have things in life, not just tangible physical things, but also intangible things like time freedom, right? We all want financial freedom to where we don't have to look at the menu from, left to right. Let's look at the price first before we decide what we want to eat. No, how about you just look at what you want to eat and just pay for it, right? That's called lifestyle. How about rolling over in the morning instead of rolling out, right? If you want to sleep more, sleep more. I've heard this before where, how about the toe test in the morning where you put your toe out and kind of touch the floor with your toe. And if you don't feel ready, then you just pop that foot back in your bed and stay in your bed, because you have freedom. You have the ability to do so. You're in charge. You're the boss. Right? If you want to get a raise, you don't have to wait for your boss to tell you, hey, I'm going to give you a raise, or hey, boss, can you please give me a raise? No, you are in charge. If you want to get a raise, you work harder that day. You just get more resourceful that day. Maybe you put in more time that day. Maybe you get creative in a different way that day. Maybe you launch something new, a new entity, whatever it is. But you have the ability to give yourself a raise. So there's so many things that come with having the right mindset and execute on that right mindset. And it doesn't have to be entrepreneurship. It doesn't have to be entrepreneurship. I know people that have just a career in a typical job, but it's a high level career and they're getting paid a lot of money and they have freedom too, because they get to work from home. And we're now in the era where people get to work remotely in their house a lot, which is, neither here nor there. With the right person, that could be amazing. With the wrong person, that could be detrimental to your business because they might be working 2 hours and milking you for 6 and you don't even know it. So Again, it all goes back down to the importance of developing the right mindset. Do you have a dream? Do you have a vision? Do you have goals? Can I tell you something? Most people do. Most people do. Maybe not the third one, not the goals, but they have a vision and they have a dream. A lot of people have that. But most people don't have the right mindset to take on those goals and dreams and visions. They just don't have the right mindset. It's a very fragile mindset. The first time the wind blows, they're out. I can't do it. It's not for me. I tried. You know what Yoda says in Star Wars? There is no try, just do. Try to drop this pen. I'm going to try to drop this pen. It doesn't exist. I'm trying to drop it. No, you either drop the pen or you don't drop the pen. I can't try to drop the pen. You either do it or you don't. That's life, folks. So you either do something or you don't do it. And that's the reality. And we can disagree, and that's okay. We're still friends. Anybody can look at something and see something completely different. Two people can look at the same thing and see something completely different. Have you ever done this test where you look at your finger and you just stare at it? So if you put your hand right above your head, right, and you're doing this and you're looking up at your hand and you're doing clockwise, right? You're going clockwise as it's above your head. It has to be all the way above your head. You're going clockwise. Keep doing that and keep doing this and keep coming down, and look over your head, right? What happened? Up here, it's clockwise. Down here, it's counterclockwise. Nothing changed. The actual movement of your hand didn't change. The only thing that changed is your perspective, right? Your perspective changed from looking up to looking down. And then all of a sudden, you see something completely different. That's how life works. Similar concepts. You have to be able to see things through a lens of a winning attitude. You got to be able to see things through a lens with a mental toughness that is uncanny and second to none. Does your mindset have calluses on it? That shows that you've put in the work. That shows that you've been hit hard before. That shows that when you fall 7 times, you get up 8. Does your mindset have that power? Does it have that ability? Have you strengthened your mindset? Just like you work out in the gym and you're pumping iron, you're doing all these things and bench press and shoulder press and curls and all that. Just like you're doing that in the gym, working out your muscles and so they don't get flabby or weak or lose any density or whatever in your body. Just like you take care of that physically, are you taking care of your mindset? Are you nurturing your mind? Are you strengthening your mind? How do you do that? Well, you should read books. You should listen to podcasts. You should attend summits like this one. You should attend physical summits in person and global events, conferences, boot camps, masterminds. Do you have a coach and a mentor that stimulates you to be better? Are you a part of a community like Connected Leaders Academy that's going to be a place where iron sharpens iron, where people push you to be better? Are you watching videos on YouTube in areas where you're not so strong? Are you paying for courses and programs, investing in yourself and in your business? Ask yourself these questions. If you answered no to a lot of these questions, can I tell you something? What are you doing? What are you doing? Because all of these things are going to help develop the mindset that you're after, the mindset that's required. It is not optional, folks. If you want to be successful in life and in business, you have to have a resilient mindset. You have to have mastery over your mindset. You have to have a mindset that does not collapse upon the first challenge that presents itself. And I'm going to give you a real-time example today. I'm going to give you a real-time example today of something that just happened today. And I'm not going to name names because this is a private conversation, but I'm going to give you an example of mindset mastery, of resilience, of tenacity, of perseverance, of grit, of discipline, of laser focus, of commitment, of follow through. I can keep going and give you all kinds of words. I'm going to give you one story of something that just happened today, and I'm not going to name any names, but I'm going to tell you a story that tells you all about mindset. And that story is quite simple. It's a quick one. We have an event this weekend called the Speaker Mastermind Live at the Omni Bedford Springs. First of all, who wouldn't want to spend a weekend at a beautiful, beautiful 4-star, triple A, whatever that means, resort and spa? Who wouldn't want to spend a weekend there that has a golf course and has beautiful walking areas outside, has pools and indoor and outdoor, has spas, has all kinds of entertainment, restaurants and bars, and gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous place. Who would not want to spend time there that weekend? Not to mention to learn from myself and Brandon Godoris on how to level up your speaking career, right? You know what I'm good at? I wouldn't classify myself as a phenomenal first-class speaker that has gone to all the courses and all the programs, and I'm this guy who everyone wants to come to learn how to speak well. No, I'm the guy who can teach you how to monetize stages, to where once you're in a room and you speak on a stage, how the people that you network with in that room come into your world and how you can make money from speaking from stage without necessarily getting paid to be on the stage, right? I can teach that because I do it all the time, everywhere I go. Now, who wouldn't want to come to an event to learn from me and Brandon in an environment like that, a beautiful resort and spa? Who wouldn't want to do that? And can I tell you something? When you're learning from somebody like me and Brandon, 1 + 1 does not equal 2. It's much more than that. And for some of you, you'll get that later. 1 + 1 doesn't equal 2 in this case, when you're coming to learn from us, with all humility, of course. So we've put in our time. We've made the mistakes. We've paid the experts to teach us how to be experts. We're doing the thing that we're there to teach. So I had one person that reached out to me this morning, and this is the story of resilience and mindset, all the things that I'm telling you. I had one person that reached out to me this morning and said, Jose, I have a problem. I missed my flight. I won't be able to make it to your event this weekend. I'm distraught. I wanted to be there. I wish I could have been there. Now, immediately, the first thought that came to my mind was, most people, you know what most people will do? Most people will throw in the towel and say, it is what it is. It's all over. I can't do it. I'm going to turn around and go home. That's what most people would do. Somebody who's developed mindset mastery, somebody who has perseverance and grit, somebody who is resourceful, somebody who is a winner, because winners always find a way to what? To win. Somebody who is used to being kicked and punched and thrown to the ground and having life blow them heavily like a hurricane, and you hit a brick wall and hit the ground, and then they understand what it means to get back up. Somebody who's developed mental toughness, has rhino skin, right? Has mental calluses and can handle things in business. And I'm telling you, business is not an easy road. It's very bumpy. That's why it's not for most people. So most people in that situation, I missed my flight. I'm frustrated. I spent money. I get, and the event starts bright and early tomorrow, and the next flight is not going to go in there until Saturday afternoon. And can I tell you something? The event starts Saturday at 8:30 a.m. And the next day, Sunday, all day, as a Sunday. So this person is thinking, I'm going to miss 1/4 of the event. I might as well not go. It is what it is. I did my best. I tried. I made a mistake. I missed my flight. Done. You know what I said to this person? I said, okay, you're going to miss 1/4 of the event. I'll see you there. Get another flight. Make it happen. Well, and then a couple other things. Listen, I believe in you. Find a way to get there. Get another flight. You're going to miss 1/4 of the event. 1/4 of the event missed is better than 100% of the event missed. And what you're going to get there is going to be this. Resilience, perseverance, mindset, resourcefulness. Make it happen. Winners find a way to win. And guess what happened? This person is going to be there, is showing up. Now, the only way you're going to develop this mindset mastery across everything that you're doing is if you put yourselves in a position of discomfort on a regular basis. So you become tougher and you become mentally strong And then the only other way you're going to get to this place is by overcoming challenges that hit you across your entrepreneurial journey. And if you're a business owner and you're an entrepreneur, you already know what I'm talking about. You're going to get hit with personal challenges, family challenges, health challenges, financial challenges, all kinds of things. People are going to quit on you. People are going to ask for refunds. People are going to talk trash about you. People are going to throw your name in the mud. People are going to, bail out of things. People are going to do all kinds of things in your journey. Some of it, maybe you had a little bit to do with, and you're learning as you go. Some of it was completely unforeseen. But let me tell you something. The winners, the people who succeed in life and in business, overcome these things. So when these things come your way, don't take the easy way out. What is the easy way out? I can't do it. I can't make it. I can't do this. I can't do that. I can't. That's what most people do. And I'm telling you right now, if you continue to make decisions like that, where you just look at the thing and say, yeah, I don't think I can pay for this. I don't think I can attend the event. I don't think I can follow through on this agreement. I don't think I can do this. I don't think I can do that. I don't think, and there's a whole long laundry list of things that we probably can't do. And in most cases, there's some legitimate challenges. But nothing out there is something that you can't overcome. I forget who said it. There's a book out there that says everything is figure outable. Right? It's not even a word, but like figuring something out, everything is figure outable. So just know that whenever you get a stop sign, whenever you get a speed bump, whenever you get a detour, that's part of life. That's part of business. It is your job to be resourceful and to figure out how to get it done anyway. And the more you do that, the tougher you get, the stronger your mindset becomes. And next thing that comes, you're like, I've been here before. I know how to navigate these waters. The next thing that comes, you're like, you got to try harder than that, life. The next thing that comes is, hey, this is not my first rodeo. The next thing that comes is, hey, you know what? I knew you were coming. Hello, nice to meet you, or nice to see you again. Let's get through this anyway. This is part of the deal. So my battle cry to all of you who are watching this right now live, and those of you who are catching the replay, is quite simple. Stop caving in to the first challenge. Stop settling for the easy way out, which is, I'm just not going to do this. Stop giving in to these things that we have control over. We have control over our attitude. We have control over the decisions we make. We might not have control over circumstances sometimes, but we have full control of what we do about it and how we handle it and our disposition and our attitude. And that all goes back to your ability to develop a strong mind. Okay, so that is my battle cry to everyone here is get resilient, get tough, develop that mindset, put yourself in situations of discomfort. Like Marianne Padjan right now is doing Executive Edge 90 with me and many others. Is that easy? No. Is it uncomfortable? Yes. Do you feel like quitting at times? Absolutely. Just now I took a cold shower. Do you think I enjoyed that today, especially when it was cold? No. That's the last thing I wanted to do. Right? Do you think I enjoy having uncomfortable conversations with people when I go through hard challenges? I don't like that. Who does? But you have to do it anyway. I've had many challenges in business already, and I overcome every single one of them. You know why? Because there is no choice. If you have a back door, you're going to use it every time. If you have a spare key, you're going to use that bad boy every time you get. If I am all in and committed to what I say I'm going to do, oh, you better believe I'm going to do it. So commit to the things that you say you're going to do. Commit to the challenges of seeing through the challenges that you know are going to come, and they will come. And if you haven't had any yet, then maybe you're not doing enough. Hello. Is it me you're looking for? You like that song? I love that song. So bottom line is very simple. I don't do karaoke, so I apologize if I cracked a mirror somewhere. But my point is very simple. We have to develop a strong mindset. We have to develop the calluses. We got to persevere. We got to get up 8 times when you fall 7. You got to do all of these cliche statements that everybody says that we all know. But you know what's crazy is that we all know it, but most people don't do it. So the day you commit to say, you know what, going forward, when things come my way that are not favorable, I'm going to plow through that bad boy. And sometimes you got to go over, under, around, or straight through it, but you got to get through it. And you know who it's up to? It's up to you. It's not up to anybody else. Nobody's going to come and get you through it. You got to get through it yourself. And every single time, know this, every single time you cave to a challenge, you are taking 2, 3, 5, 10 steps backwards. I don't care what that challenge is. You're taking steps backwards. If you want to win, you have to take steps forward. And the only way to take steps forward and to win is to get through the challenge, no matter what the challenge is. And I'll say it, and I'll end with this. Winners always find a way to win. I'll say it one more time if it didn't land. Winners always find a way to win. Start winning in your life. Start committing to winning. I always use the hashtag winners win because they do. That's my mantra in life. Winners win. I will not settle. I will not lay down. If I'm having a hard day or a hard time or a hard season, guess what? I'm either up or I'm getting up, but I'm never down. So stay up, persevere, dig deep, and know that you have what it takes to overcome anything. I don't care what that challenge is, but it's up to you. We are done with excuses. We are done with playing small. We are done with being weak. We are done with falling back to our normal tendencies of saying, this is too much for me. No, as a matter of fact, there's more in your tank. You have more to give. You just got to dig deeper. Thank you so much, Marianne.
Oh, thank you so much. I love that. And, you know, commitment to everyone and then follow through is so huge that I can't even, you know what? It boils down to commitment to yourself, really, is what it's all about, right? When you commit to yourself, that's it. You're committing yourself to yourself, but you're committing this to yourself. And that's what Executive Edge 90 is all about. You can lie, but what's the point?
Yep.
You know what? Get into that shower, but I have to, on a cold shower, that's one of my biggest challenges right now is the shower and sometimes the walking, just because I'd like to walk more, but then if I can't be outside, then I just make it up with, I've started with my arm weights again, which is something I needed to do. But that cold shower, there's mornings where I'm like, I don't want to do this. What if I just warm it up a little bit, you know? And it's like, no. And you know what? Today, because I was in a hurry to get ready for this, I was like, no time to overthink it. I just turned on, automatically went into the cold and went in there going, yeah, and it's not that bad. And I'm like, wow, today was like the easiest, it's still not easy. It's still not easy for me. I know he's a pro at it, not me. I'll probably go right back to warm showers again as soon as we're done, but I will do it while we're doing it. But I'm like, this is the easiest day so far. And it's what's today, 15?
That's right.
Like I was like, like this the first day, and I'm like, is he insane? I don't mind doing shiver showers, but you know, you go warm, cold, warm, cold. But this is like, I'm like washing my hair going, I'm gonna die. But I didn't die, obviously. I'm still here and I think it's amazing. So thank you so much for that. Thank you for letting me be a part of that challenge, because it's so good to challenge yourself and to commit yourself and then stretch yourself, right? You don't feel like taking a cold shower, so don't analyze it and just go in. It's got to get done. Anyways, thank you so much. I know you have your event today and you got to go. So I'm super grateful that you were here at all and that you were able to come join us and enrich our minds and souls and hearts. So thank you so much and have a beautiful day, Jose. As always, it was amazing. You're absolutely a rock star.
My pleasure. Thank you so much, Marianne, and everybody who's here and all the people who catch the replay. Much love to all. See you.
And thank you for the CLA, because we all love you.
Likewise. Thank you so much.
Thank you.